We're out here today on Dartmoor, heading towards one of its most iconic landmarks, Ditsworthy Warren House. You might recognise it from the Spielberg movie War Horse, but its history goes far deeper than that. Walking across Dartmoor, it's so easy to feel the isolation that people who lived here must have experienced. The moor stretches for miles in every direction, with rolling hills, granite tors, and the ever-changing skies above us. Before we reached Ditsworthy House, we passed by Gutter Tor. Like many of Dartmoor's granite outcrops, this tor has stood here for millions of years, shaped by forces of nature. It's a great spot to pause and take in the landscape, and on a clear day you can see for miles. The tors were important landmarks for people who lived and worked on Dartmoor. They provided shelter and acted as boundary markers, and in some cases even had ancient settlements around them. The people who worked the land here, the miners, the farmers and warreners, would have known every tor, track and river by heart. As we walked, we noticed the scattered remains of Dartmoor's past, from prehistoric settlements and medieval farmsteads to the abandoned mine workings. The landscape is full of hidden stories. And there it is in the distance, Ditsworthy Warren House, standing alone in this vast landscape. Seeing it like this, you can imagine how remote life must have been for those who lived here. Built in the 18th century, this house was home to generations of warreners, men who managed the rabbit farms that once dominated this part of Dartmoor. This wasn't a home, but a working base for one of the biggest warrens in the area, where thousands of rabbits were bred for their fur and their meat. One of the best documented families to live here was the Stanburys, who worked as warreners in the 19th century. The warrener's job was demanding, maintaining the artificial burrows, keeping predators at bay and trapping rabbits for trade in the local markets. The thick granite walls were built to withstand Dartmoor's brutal weather, and the small windows helped keep in the warmth. But even with these features, life out here could be tough, especially in the harsh winters. Beyond the house you can still find signs of the old rabbit warrens, pillow mounds, long rectangular earthworks designed to house the rabbits. They're still visible across the landscape. Ditsworthy Warren House wasn't just a home, it was the heart of the operation. Around the house you can see the remains of the outbuildings where tools and supplies were stored, as well as enclosures where rabbits were kept before being sent to market. This area wasn't just about rabbit farming. Dartmoor was also an important mining region. There are old tin workings not far from here, and many Warreners may have supplemented their income by working in the mines when rabbit numbers were low. Of course, many people may recognise this house because it was used as the main filming location for Albert's home in the Spielberg film War Horse. Standing here, surrounded by the same bleak yet beautiful landscape seen in the film, you can see why this spot was chosen. It's incredible to think about the lives that were lived here, from the Warreners who worked this land to the film crews who brought it to life on screen. This house is a time capsule, a reminder of a lost way of life in one of the wildest parts of England. As we leave Ditsworthy House behind and make our way back to Gutter Tor car park, it's a moment to reflect on the stories it holds of hard work, survival and the ever-changing landscape of Dartmoor.